This video walks you through setting up the most common user preferences for a beginning AutoCAD student working on a PC. Let's get started. Open the blank drawing in AutoCAD you've been provided for this tutorial. At the command line, type Options. Let's start with the settings by picking on the Drafting tab. You will want your settings to match mine in the Auto Snap and Auto Track settings. Make sure that the alignment point acquisition is set to automatic. Pick on the User Preferences tab next. Pick on the right-click Customization button. AutoCAD uses the right mouse click feature to assist your workflow through the use of many menu options. You will have several options here related to the right button of your mouse device. Under default mode, if no objects are selected, right-click means a shortcut menu will appear. Some AutoCAD users prefer the right-click to be programmed to repeat the last command instead. I don't recommend this for beginners. The Enter return key on your keyboard will also repeat the last command. So perhaps stick with the right-click to mean a shortcut menu will appear. Under the Edit mode, if open or more objects are selected, right-click means check Shortcut Menu. Under the Command Mode section, if a command is in progress, right-click means Shortcut Menu enabled when command options are present. All of these options are now consistent with the right button of your mouse being used with the AutoCAD command mini menus. Pick Apply and Close to go back to the User Preferences tab. Still on the User Preferences tab, and moving on to the Insertion Scale definition, make sure both drop-down menus are set to inches. For the hyperlink definition, check on the box entitled Display Hyperlink Cursor, Tooltip, and Shortcut Menu. In the Associative Dimensioning field, check the box Make New Dimensions Associative. Look to the bottom right-hand corner and pick on the Line Weight Settings button. Choose inches as the default line weight setting. This will match the line weight chart provided for the layer assignments that we'll use in the course. Pick Apply and Close if you made changes here. Next, pick on the button entitled Default Scale List. Be sure that the drawing scales are set to Imperial. We will not edit the list shown here, but just know that you can add or delete scales from this list. Pick Apply and Close if you made changes here. Pick on the Block Editor Settings button next. You should stick with the default settings for this category, which should have the following boxes checked. Highlight dependent objects during selection. Display tick marks for parameters with value sets, and display action bars. Pick OK to exit this screen. For the rest of the settings, as long as yours match mine shown here, you are in good shape for this tab. Go to the Selection tab next. I'm going to recommend one change here. For beginners, I recommend unchecking the box entitled Allow Press and Drag for Lasso. This selection method is very difficult to utilize as a beginner learning AutoCAD. I recommend using the selection boxes and grips before trying to tackle using the lasso selection tools. The Display tab is where you make changes to how model space, paper space, the cursor, and the crosshairs look on your screen. Under Color Theme, you have two general options, light or dark themes. Most of my videos for the PC AutoCAD are shown using dark theme, whereas the videos for the Mac AutoCAD I demonstrate using a light theme interface. Take note of my settings here if you want the graphics on your screen to match my videos. Locate the Colors button on this tab. This is where you personalize the entire color scheme for AutoCAD PC. Pick on the Colors button. You have two columns here that you're working with to customize. The left-hand column are the general categories. Pick on these one at a time to explore your options in the right-hand column. You can control the color of the 2D model space environment. You can also change the crosshairs color of the cursor. Pick whatever color you can see best. AutoCAD is visually intensive as you are working with hundreds of lines and minute details. Over time, you will dial in your own color preferences that make your workflow in AutoCAD more comfortable and hopefully will create the least amount of strain on your vision. The next tab to bring to your attention is the Files tab. This tab is the key to how AutoCAD PC is organized and where the features are located. AutoCAD PC is much more customizable than AutoCAD Mac. In the intermediate and advanced classes, you will explore more about these features. For now, it's simply important that you know where to find your autosave file should the DWG file in AutoCAD crash and close on you in the middle of a work session. To do this, locate the Automatic Save File Location folder and pick on it to expand. You can see on my screen where the files will be automatically saved, which is the file folder on the local hard drive of my computer entitled Temp. Moving along to the last tab covered in this video, pick on the Open and Save tab. Under the first section of this tab, you will see which file format you are saving your AutoCAD file as. And in this case, although I am currently working in AutoCAD 2025, the most recent file format is being saved as AutoCAD 2018. So any file you work on that has been saved from AutoCAD versions 2018 through to 2025 is actually saved in the same file format. However, if you are sharing files with a colleague or contractor that is working in a file format older than AutoCAD 2018, or if they're using AutoCAD Lite, you will have to make a copy of your DWG file and save it to the file format that the recipient of the file has in order for them to open the file on their end. The last feature that I need to bring to your attention is the file extension for temporary files. On the previous Files tab, I showed you where to find the autosave files that you have in a temp folder located on your local hard drive. This last bit of information will be very useful to you in conjunction with that file you're looking for. What you'll be looking for is a file that has an ASCII or an AC $ file format followed by the date and time. Why do I give you all this inside user information? Because chances are you'll need to find an autosaved file in AutoCAD, and it's always good to be prepared.